Can I have his music, please?
And we're working on those issues.
What are you scared of, Tuck? That guy. Me too.
Introducing first. He is the leader of you misled souls. Hailing from the mad world. He is malevolent. He is malicious. He is the magnificent Malico!
And as I sit here at the broadcast table, a chill going down my spine. There's nothing about this guy that you ever really get used to. They call him the leader of the mad world for a reason.
Magnificent Malico, a former WFC champion. You see him carrying the XWE belt. That is a federation in Kansas that he recently won the heavyweight championship for. And Malico has been making his name well known around not just here in Oklahoma, but down in Texas, up in Kansas, all over this region. This match, it was about a year ago that I first had the opportunity to speak to his opponent, Wesley Crane, and say, have you ever had the chance to meet Malico one-on-one? And he said no. And I think perhaps a seed was planted somewhere there, because if there are two more demented individuals to face each other one-on-one in the ring, I don't know who they are.
Well, two absolute sociopaths about to meet in a monster's
And
ball
making
match.
his way to the ring now is his opponent. He hails from the cabin in the woods. This is Wesley Crane!
Well, if there's a man who can match the madness of Malico, it's this man right here. Wesley Crane instructing us that this is not a monsters ball match. There is no label here. This is just about one thing: excessive violence, and that's what we're about to see.
And that is what he loves. As you see Wesley Crane on his way to the ring, this is a completely different look from Wesley that I've seen in all the time that I've known him.
Yeah, like, I beat up Wesley Crane before too, but not this guy, not this Wesley.
We get it. You've beaten everybody up.
I'm just saying, like, I'm pretty good.
Well, you were.
Wesley Crane, former WFC Tag Team Champion, former Compound Tag Team Champion, former UWE United States Champion as well. Former partner of Skylar Faden, who we saw make his return earlier tonight. Together they were known as the Resistance. And together they were members of a group called the Villains.
Look at these two, like, two
I'm
weirdos.
telling you, Excal, they're weird, they're wicked, they're demented. They are not functioning on the same plane that the rest of us are.
I gotta tell you guys, I'm really conflicted here, because usually I'm just out here, and we all know, I come down on the side of the Villains most of the time. I appreciate them. I'm usually just out here yelling, yeah, good job, bad guy. But the fact is, I don't know which one of these guys is the bad guy.
That's a great
Which one's
point.
worse? Maybe that's what we find out here tonight.
That's true. I mean, I'm into a lot of weird stuff, but these guys give a whole new meaning to weird.
Yeah, just check his browser history.
All
Actually,
right.
don't. Please.
Bell rings, and we are underway here.
This with a kick right off the bat. This is my first time seeing Malico in person. I've seen the guy online. You know, I'm not a dinosaur. I know how to work the internets, but I'm impressed. Like, the guy is definitely off his rocker.
Oh,
but
God, huge
very
headbutt there by
impressive.
Crane.
I tell you, you were in for a treat here for your first time seeing Malico in person, but I don't know if that's exactly what I would call it.
And not really even a pinfall there, as referee started to count one, but Yeah. Jesse, your safe spot may be outside the ring. Just let these two tear at each other and scrape up what's left.
Just wait till someone doesn't get up. I don't advise getting too close to this.
Where is he going?
Malico over the top in more ways than one.
That's very true. Monsters Ball rule okay.
Yeah,
I'm assuming,
all weapons legal.
Yeah, I was assuming there's something that's gonna go on.
And of course, Malico going to introduce.
That doesn't look so bad.
Yeah, and
you ever taken a cookie sheet to the forehead, Brian?
I try
not to. It's not fun.
I always wonder why they're under wrestling rings. Like, who's doing that much cooking and baking before shows?
Well, Malico introduced the cookie sheet.
Crane with the cannonball in the corner. Rolls Malico over. Pinfall 2, and again, good for 2.
That's not nearly enough here.
The double glute bomb is what I'll call that, because I don't know the names of these guys' moves.
That's what Burnham's here for. I'm here to look pretty.
No, I was wondering what was going on.
Crane with the senton, and goes to the outside himself. Ill intentions, I'm sure. As Crane underneath.
You kind of hold your breath every time something like this
wonder
happens.
what's he going to find. Mousetraps.
Oh, God.
We have mousetraps. I know there are rats at wrestling shows, but,
Well,
mice.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Kick to the side of the head. And a snap mare. Crane.
That's not going to be the last thing that snaps here.
Crane driving the elbow. I think he's going to try to attach the mousetrap to the fingers of Malico.
Don't do that. Don't do that. He needs those for traffic. Assuming he drives a conventional vehicle.
And the weird thing is, I don't know that Malico actually doesn't enjoy this.
That's a sick man then.
I hope he's good at making balloon animals with his left hand.
Well, I think that maybe Wes is going to continue on to the other finger.
Is Malico right-handed? Does anybody know?
If he was, he's not anymore.
That's true. I can't see from this vantage point, but is he going to attach one to his face? I hope not.
Crane off the ropes. Knee strike. I think he put one in the beard.
To his beard.
If there's one thing that we can agree on right now, Burnham, is that you don't mess with a man's beard.
You do not. No, I do not endorse beard violence in any shape or form. Crane now reaching for the mallet.
Are those rusty nails sticking out the end of them?
I believe it's actually barbed wire.
Oh, wow.
Malico slapping with the mousetraps, knocking them off the hand. Ripcord by Crane. Blocked by Malico.
Blocked by Crane.
And double clothesline, both men down.
Well, we're not done here yet, but both men down on the mat having absorbed
that's definitely not all she wrote.
But I don't think it's going to stop.
That's not all she wrote. Not these two guys. I almost think they're too crazy to stay down, so they're going to have to get knocked out.
That's an excellent point.
Listen, we're talking about maybe the two most insane men in the state of Oklahoma when it comes to professional wrestling. Two absolute sociopaths. They don't know when to stop. They don't know when to quit.
Excal, there was a guy that you and I knew. You never competed against him, but I know you saw him. A man named the Bad Man Jimmy Kane, who would have relished this type of opportunity to compete against either man here.
And thrive. Yes, definitely.
Both men with similar ideas here, and
Jimmy Kane he came from a time probably when Wesley Crane was still in the womb. Maybe
he did. Wesley Crane's second generation, his father a ring announcer primarily in Oklahoma, Rick Viper, but also a manager for some period. And
oh my goodness!
Jimmy!
You could hear that throughout the building, maybe outside even.
What I want to observe here is, did you see what Wesley Crane did?
He did.
He stepped in. He presented his back. He said, go ahead. Do it.
He wanted that to happen, and he is back on his feet. Oh! Straight to the face. Malico down.
But you know what? I don't think he fed him his head. I don't think he did that. I don't think he wanted that.
And Crane now continuing to set up chairs.
I have set up chairs like that before, so I don't think they're just going to sit down and have a nice treat. He's definitely got something ill in mind for that.
I believe you and a gentleman named Aaron Anders know something about
No!
Oh, my.
Man! And then straight to the face.
And Aaron came out in the losing end on that one. So I can't tell you how it feels, but I know it's not good. Man.
Malico throwing Crane back to the inside. Grabs a chair and makes his way around the ring.
I guess if you already start the match covered in blood, it's hard to tell what's real and what's not.
Covered by Malico, 2.5.
Look at the frustration on Malico. I think he's tired of playing around now.
And just going to bite. Just biting on the fingers.
Well, that's the risk you do whenever you put those things up.
And then jabbing his own right in the eye of Crane.
You know, I think Malico might have thought that Wesley Crane was only pretending, that he was not on the same level of insanity that Malico himself is. But he's finding out otherwise.
Did you see him lick his fingers after the fingers that had the rat traps on it? I hope those weren't used. That mice guts all over.
Malico now positioning chairs on his second level.
I hope I couldn't. He wouldn't mind if he had a little mouse guts in his mouth.
I don't think he's very picky about
my goodness,
the things he ingests.
Making me nervous.
Guys.
Oh, look out. Malico grabbing Crane. I am very uncomfortable with what I'm seeing potentially set up here.
I don't like this.
You don't need to do that.
Nobody needs to get hurt like this.
Malico has Crane.
Like him or not, Crane has a family. As weird as they might be.
He's still a human being. Listen.
Crane back to the inside, thankfully.
Thank God.
And Malico drops to the apron. Crane now grabbing the dreads of Malico. And straight on the headbutt. Straight to the front of the head.
I don't like what we got going on here. Something bad's going to happen soon.
Do you hear that? Malico said he's just getting started. Oh, spit to the face. Slap to the face. Returned by Malico. Back and forth. Oh, no.
No.
What? Oh. And Malico.
Thank goodness.
Maybe saving his career there.
That would have been it, yeah.
What a clothesline there to save himself the agony of going through that mountain of chairs.
Do you notice the uncomfortable hush that's fallen over this crowd?
Yes.
Ever since this match started, they know that,
they know they're about to see something very violent, very devastating.
Tope by Malico. Cover here. 1, 2.
Let's face it, they might be watching the last match of one of these two gentlemen right here.
This is unfortunately very, very possible.
It's not just possible, it's highly likely.
And the crowd has just started chanting for Malico.
That's weird.
I can't say that I've ever heard that.
You can't predict wrestling fans, folks.
Only at OKX, I suppose.
Crane swings with the cookie sheet, but is cut off there.
I've never seen him move like that. It's gotta hurt the spine area.
Wesley Crane here refusing to give up, refusing to stop. And I can't say I find that to be an advisable position at this point.
Malico going back to the outside, probably digging for
What?
more treasures underneath the ring.
I don't know.
No?
He's making his way around to this side. Well, what has he got positioned over here? What?
What
Hot
is,
sauce?
What?
is that? Hot sauce?
Hot sauce?
Well, I mean,
What is?
is he hungry?
I have no idea. I really can't even begin to predict. Is he?
Oh, this is. You got to be kidding me.
Don't.
This will be a first for me. I've never seen anything like this before. I can't see. I can't get the brand name on that. I'm not a connoisseur of the hot sauce, but I know about what is it? The Schofield level or whatever it's called.
I don't know what his plan is here, but
I think he's going to make.
I think I have an idea.
Crane
if
shot
that gets
off.
anywhere on his skin, in his
it's in the
eyes,
eyes.
got him
In
right
the
in his
eyes?
eyes. That's the
Oh my
equivalent
God.
of pepper spray,
And
if not worse. That is like his own mixed up concoction of.
That is a special kind of sick.
and Wesley Crane's wife, who is running his merchandise table, has just stood up on her chair and is staring in disbelief at what has just happened to her husband.
Well, she's definitely gonna have to drive home now. I don't think. Yeah, it wouldn't be a wise call for him to get behind a wheel after this.
Oh my God, we got
No.
Legos. We got Legos.
Legos. Have you ever stepped on one of those?
Yes,
Then
I
you
have. I
know.
think we all know. But
What's
I've just
about to
stepped on
happen.
one. I've never had to step on a whole collection of them, like Malico, I think, is about to introduce into this match.
Oh,
If
no.
Wesley Crane rolling to the outside, finding a fan with a bottle of water,
he
just trying to
does
do
this,
anything to clear out his eyes.
This
Regain
is
his
sick.
sight.
This is madness.
And Crane,
Crane has that
he
mallet.
has the mallet again.
Oh! Oh!
Clips Malico out from underneath, who just barely missed the
Oh no
The
no no no!
Legos.
Oh! Oh my God!
no!
Oh! Oh!
Oh my God.
Cut his leg!
Using the side of that mallet
Oh.
with those nails poking out of the end. And
That had to have sliced him open.
listen,
That had to have cut him open.
there is such a thing as going too far. I know we were talking about excessive violence, but there are limits.
Oh my God!
no.
Oh my God! How?
Oh my God!
I'm gonna be sick.
That leg twisted completely
That is
backwards.
disgusting! That is disgusting! Oh my goodness!
Oh God.
You're just so you're watching at how like your leg is not supposed to bend that way, folks, or twist that way rather.
Pretty sure they know.
We got to get some help out here, right? We got to get some people out here.
Listen,
I know it's a monstrous ball match, but guys, come on, that's a
I
little
mean,
much.
these men knew what they signed up for.
Yeah, but I don't know
And
about turning
I-
your leg 360 degrees. It's
Wesley
a
Crane
little much.
is going out. What is that? What?
Those aluminum
that's
cans. Those are aluminum cans
Cut in half,
Yes.
and
Sliced in
glued
half.
to a
Listen.
cookie sheet.
exposing the sharp. You know how sharp cans are.
No!
Oh my goodness!
Jeez.
Well, there it goes. There's his face. That's it.
Yeah, no amount of face paint is going to cover up that damage.
Can we just ring the bell now?
Both men now battling on the outside. Crane positioning Malico on the ring
They're
apron.
back by those chairs. I don't.
We might see it here.
Crane hoisting Malico
Got
up.
him on his shoulders. Malico fighting out with the elbows.
Malico able to get back into the ring. Dropped down, however, on that
Very
leg
bad
that
leg.
was twisted so badly. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Someone stop it. Listen, I know that we're here for... These people are chanting, this is awesome. What I just saw these two men go through, I cannot condone this.
And they're still going. Malico picking West up. Oh, jackhammer on the Legos.
Stay down.
And Crane.
Oh, God.
Crane refuses to stay down.
Two things. I don't know
I just saw.
how he had the wherewithal to kick out there. Number two, I don't know why he would want to. Why? Why continue at this point?
At a loss for words. I can't believe he just kicked out. Crowd chanting both these guys.
Listen, you gotta respect what these guys are doing here in the show they're putting on, but think of your career, think of your livelihood.
Well, that's just it. Neither of these men care. They don't care about... And Malico ripping the ring apron down. Tearing it apart here. What is he doing? He's untying the ropes.
That's not safe.
I mean, now we're just gonna start tearing apart the ring and finding pieces of the ring.
I'm afraid that what he's doing here is he's trying to expose the padding that's underneath the ring tarp there. Maybe strip that away.
Yeah.
Strip the canvas away.
I've seen that done, and it never results in anything good. We'll just say that.
He's got time to work on this because Wesley Crane may have spent the last bit of his energy to kick out of that last pinning predicament, but Malico not satisfied here.
Yeah, Wesley Crane is basically prone over there, and he's beginning to he convulse, I guess. He's not exactly showing signs of life, but Malico not paying the least bit of attention to him. Malico simply untying the corner of the mat.
So just so we're clear, he could have won this match by now.
I guess.
Easily.
I mean, you saw him do the jackhammer onto the Legos, and Crane kicked out of that. I don't know that the Crane is.
But that was
out
instinct. That was instinct. I think it was just like, yeah, it was like one of those twitches. It's probably just a twitch. Just go and cover him again, and I swear it's over. I don't know what he's doing.
Well, clearly, I don't know why, but he doesn't. He's not satisfied with the level of violence that's occurred to this point, so he's finding other ways to implement his sadistic strategies.
Malico has exposed the corner.
Just like you thought, yeah. You were right.
He's pulling us all back.
You were right. Well, so
fans, if you've ever wondered what the underneath of a wrestling ring looks like, that's it. It's boards.
And steel.
And it doesn't give all that much. There's a very thin layer of padding, which you now see rolled up. This is exposed. There's nothing that's going to protect either of these men if one of them were to impact with that corner. And you know this very, very well, Excal. The exterior region of that ring is the hardest part. It doesn't give.
I don't know if we... this is going to be tough to watch for me.
He's dragged Crane over there.
It's going to be tough to watch. I don't like this. I like
Crane
violence,
reverses out.
Oh! Crane, big knee to the face.
Crane picking Malico up. Trying to hold him. He can't. He doesn't have the power left. Malico.
Up.
Oh, Crane.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. Oh, my God. No. Not on the concrete. Not on the board. No. Oh, my God.
Oh, my. That's it. Oh, my gosh.
Your winner, Wesley Crane.
Somebody get some help out here.
Did we just witness a murder?
I don't know how you can call either man a winner in this situation. Malico's head driven onto the boards as Wesley Crane sat down in a pile driver style move.
I mean, the good thing to note here is I do see some movement from Malico, but Somebody's got to get both of these men checked out. They are not in a good way.
You know, we're very fortunate. Both of these men are showing signs of life. We're lucky that paralysis, a severe injury did not happen here. But, man, both of these men putting their lives, their careers, everything that they had. This is what OKX is all about. And the smile. The smile. Wesley Crane was smiling.
That's sick.
Wesley Crane was smiling about what he did.
That is a depraved individual.
He really is.